Hey everyone, this is Isaac. Welcome to another Photoshop tutorial. In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about the clone stamp tool in Photoshop. Let's get started. The clone stamp tool is located on the left of the screen on your toolbar. When you select it, you're greeted with the settings. The clone stamp tool is great for removing unwanted objects or mistakes from your photo. The first setting you have is the brush options. You can select the size of your brush and the hardness of your brush. And here you have a lot of brush presets. Pressing on this, you're greeted with advanced brush settings, which I will go over in more detail in the brush video. The next option we have is the blending mode options. Let me show you first how this tool works. So what I want to do is remove the tattoo from this arm. If you're on Mac, press Option, or if you're on PC, press Alt and click on the place where you want to take the texture from. And now, just hover over the tattoo and click and drag. As you can see, when I click on a place, my brush tool just takes that texture and puts it over the tattoo. I always recommend putting the hardness to something lower, so the desired effect looks more realistic. Okay, now that you see how the tool works, let's go over the next settings. We have opacity. This is just the opacity of the texture you're pasting over your objects. The next option we have is the flow, which, as the title suggests, sets the flow for the stroke. And then we can select the angle which you want the texture to come in, and if you want it aligned, I always recommend keeping the settings as it is. Then you can choose if you want to sample the current layer, the current below, or all layers. I always recommend putting the current layer because I will show you what happens when you do the current and below. If you only want to take the texture from the image you're editing, do current layer. If you want to take the texture from the image you're editing and the images below, take current and below. If you want to take the texture from the layers above, the current layer, and the layers below, take all layers. As you can see, because I have the sample as all layers, it's constantly taking the texture from every single layer that I have in my project. And then the last thing we have is the blending modes. Now there's a whole video dedicated just to blending modes, so I won't go in depth in this video. But if you want to learn more, feel free to check out that video as well. That's it for this video. If you found this video useful, subscribe for more tutorials like this one. Check the description below for the links of all my socials, and if you have any questions or future video requests, leave them down in the comments below.